So there I was in my kitchen there, Goodfellow Air Force Base, playing a mixtape, cooking dinner, doing my thing. My dorm mate on the other side of the wall was a pretty good cook, and all the women were flocking to him, and I needed to get in on that action. So there I was, serving up a great meal, waiting for a young lady to call me from the front gate of the base. Phone rings, I rush to it. Didn't quite catch the name, but what I caught was, this was a congressional staffer, and we have some questions for you. Wow. What had my life become that a congressional staffer was calling me? Thoughts were running through my head. What have I done? Or what was I not supposed to do? But let me back it up a little bit. And as long as I can remember, I wanted to fly. Even my poster board in the 7th grade had military aviation. My freshman year of high school, I sent an application off to the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs. They promptly wrote me back, son, wait till you're 16. You're a little early. The application was prepped and went in the mail on my 16th birthday. I was one of the few in the Chicago area to get a congressional nomination for Congressman Charles Hayes to go to the United States Air Force Academy. It was on. It was on like Donkey Kong. And I was ready. Excelled through high school, valedictorian, varsity athletics, captain of the track team. I had done it all. Student vice president. I get to the academy, and everyone there is about just like me. That first semester was tough. I went from the straight A academician athlete in high school to a 2.01 GPA. I remember after getting my progress report that first semester, I was at attention, because as freshmen we had to walk at attention. I walked at attention down to the phone booth. Yeah, we're talking the 80s. We still had phone booths. And I placed a call to my mom. And my eyes starting to tear up, my lip quivering, I told her, Ma, I can't do this. It's not gonna work. It was the first realization that I was about to fail. My mom was a single mom, raised 2 boys by herself. She promptly said, you better figure it out, because you can't come home. And she hung up. I was shocked. I sat there in the phone booth, kind of trying to dry my face at attention, because I still had to walk back to my room. Collected myself, walked back to my room, and guess what? I figured it out. I finished that semester with a 3.0. And although it was hard at the academy, I made it through. I was focused on that goal. I was gonna fly. I was gonna fight. I was gonna win. Made it through gliders, struggled a little, but made it. Made it through the Cessna T-41, struggled a little, but made it. It was on, and I was making it happen. I got the pilot training, and I was all ate up. First of all, I went to Williams Air Force Base, Arizona. If you guys don't know, Arizona State University has 4-to-1 girls to guy ratio. Even the ugly guys got game. Like, you're the last one, come on. It was awesome. It was like fishing in a barrel. My ego was just off the chain. So I walked around my flight suit, talked about how I was gonna fly jets and everything. It was great. kind of struggled a little in academics, pilot training. We got to the flying phase. Autumn mornings there in Arizona, it was still hot. We would head out to the range and get our flight on. It was simply outstanding to fly. A couple of times, we have maneuvers, I would find myself going around the clouds above the areas. It was awesome. Pure majestic. But lo and behold, I started to struggle once again. Had problems landing. Maneuvers, great. Landings, cross cockpit, not so great. My radio discipline, even worse. Controllers, I would make a call to request close, which was to kind of do a touch and go. I would sound something like this. Hondo 67, request close! Afterwards, my instructors would go, "Are you okay? You sound like you're terrified when you're flying." And maybe I was. It wasn't working out. So you go through this series when you're having troubles. They give you a more experienced instructor pilot. They did that. I got a little better. And then you do like a kind of a check, an evaluation ride. If you don't pass, then you have to graduate to the next level. If you pass, you get to stay where you are, or they put you back to the next class. I made it to that level, and I wind up passing. I got to stay with my class, which was really awesome. But I kept struggling. The struggle continued. I found myself failing the next instructor check ride. And then you had to fly with the squadron commander. I gave it all from this flight. I studied, and I studied. Prepared as much as I could. And the day of the flight came. Took off, did my maneuvers. I was flying with the squadron commander. He was quiet. Didn't say a word. I did everything right. Everything right. Got back to the area. Got back from the area to the pattern. I did all my touch and goes perfectly. My last landing, I overspeed the flaps. And for those who don't fly, it's basically an unsafe condition because there's certain ratings for certain parts of the aircraft. And it's an automatic failure. The instructor didn't say anything. I caught it as we taxied into parking. Went through my engine shutdown procedures. And as we removed our mask, took our helmets off, he looked at me and said, "Son, looks like you're gonna have to find something else to do." I was broken. I was crushed. This had been my dream. This is where I wanted to be. I wanted to fly among the soaring clouds that I've known so well before. When victory rolled to tell chase at heaven's very door. That was me. But it wasn't meant to be. So there I was. Found myself at Goodfellow Air Force Base, which was my fourth choice of 5. But I was making it happen. I was back at it. I was in my groove. I was on a different path. And it was moving forward. And then the phone rang. So who I thought was this very attractive young lady I met at the gym turned out to be a congressional staffer, asking me if I had been washed out of pilot training because of my race. I was furious. What? I have hands like a brick. I couldn't fly if you paid me. It had nothing to do with race. How dare you even suggest that? I was angry. But I gathered myself and said, you know what? I'm all good. That wasn't the case. I was given every opportunity to succeed and just was unable to. I enjoyed my time in Pilot Training, I told her, and I moved on. And so to finish the poem that I started, as you fly among them there, you're sure to heed their plea. Take care, my friend. Check your six and do one more roll just for me. And I was on a roll. That's my story. You guys take care. Bye-bye.